week, we move into our quarter-finals. But tonight's four contenders have really come a long way to be with us here on Gladiators.
25,000 people all wanted to be contenders, and we whittled them down to just 34. Out of 34, 4 of them are here tonight to try and win those big prizes.
Absolutely. Well, each of our champions of Gladiators 1994 this year will walk away with £5,000. And we thought we'd throw in a little extra in the shape of these fabulous four-wheel drive off-the-road vehicles.
So let's meet the lady contenders. They are...
Rowan Duxbury.
And Lisa Gibbs.
Welcome back to you, Rowan. You're a familiar face.
Thank you, yes. Yeah, I've done this once before, so,
That's right. We remember you from last year. You made it into the quarterfinals, but then it all went wrong.
Yeah, I think I ate something that didn't agree with me, and I ended up ill. So I was all changed and ready to go, and it just didn't come off. I was dizzy, so I had to give it up, unfortunately.
And that's why we've asked you back again this year, because in fact that happened outside of competition, not during the course of Gladiators. So I know you've got 2 boys. They must have been delighted to have their mum back on the telly again this year.
Yeah, they were as shocked as I was. I got a phone call 3 weeks ago saying, do you want to be back? And I thought, oh my God, I haven't done any training, you know, what am I going to do? But yeah, they're really pleased. They're over there tonight.
Oh. Now, have you been preparing for this? I mean, obviously, the phone call came very, very recently. Yeah. But have you done anything in those few weeks?
Well, yeah, it was a big shock, as I say, and everyone's rallied round. I've had loads of support. The local taekwondo club said, well, yeah, come and join in our championship training. The Warmfoot Sports Centre in Exeter, you know, they said, come along, you can train free for the next 3 weeks. Sunbed sessions, I've been really treated well, so... I'm really pleased. Thanks, everyone.
Sounds great to be a veteran of Gladiators. We'll look forward to seeing you a little bit later on. Rowan Duxbury.
Well, Lisa, tell us about yourself. What do you do for a living?
Well, firstly, I'm a mother. I've got a son called Rydian who's 3 years old. If I just give him a wave, hi, Ryd! I also work in the Welsh Institute of Sport in Cardiff as a lifeguard and a centre attendant.
And what do you do in your spare time to keep yourself fit?
I'm a heptathlete. I do a bit on the track and field. I do the hurdles, the high jump, the long jump, the shot, the javelin, the 800 and the 200.
Well, that's going to be a good contest against Nightshade. Of course, she does the same, doesn't she?
That's right. She used to do the heptathlon as well, so...
Are you ready to take on Nightshade?
I hope so, yes! Woo!
OK, off you go. Get yourself ready. Well done, Lisa.
Let's meet the guys. Tonight they are Richard Barnett.
And Matt Beak.
Nice to see you, Richard. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Naturally, that's what we like to hear. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do and where you're from.
I come from Stoke-on-Trent. And I recently graduated from the University of Brighton. I'm now a chartered physiotherapist.
Oh, congratulations. Well, in the best possible way, I hope that you won't have to use your physiotherapy tonight. What do you like to do then in sports-wise?
I practice Aikido, rock climbing, and weight training, and also a bit of circuit training and cycling.
I understand you go running with a dog, is that right?
That's right, yes. Dog's name's Sue.
That's not a name for a dog.
Yeah, but she's very pretty, though. Lovely soft ears. Yeah. Anyway.
Very best of luck tonight. We'll see you a little bit later on. Richard Barnett.
Well, Matt, you look like the sort of person who oozes with confidence.
I've been buzzing for 10 days up here. It's been the best 10 days you could have asked for.
Are you confident you do well here tonight?
We'll have to wait and see. You can't say you're confident because there's 34 of the fittest people in the country here, and I've got Richard, so we'll have to wait and see.
Very right. Matt, what do you do for a living?
I'm a self-employed telephone engineer from Epsom in Surrey.
Any of the gang here? Yes.
Yes, all of them. About 300, 400 in the audience up there.
What training have you done for tonight's show?
Well, my main sport's windsurfing, and I haven't done any running for about 2 years, so I had about 4 weeks of hard running to do before I come up here, so...
OK, Matt, get yourself ready.
Well, hopefully the girls should be ready for our first event, which tonight is Atmospheres.
And there's Lisa Gibbs getting into her blue atmosphere. And Rowan Duxbury getting into the yellow atmosphere. They'll be banging up against Zodiac. And Scorpio. Lisa Gibbs, the Welsh ladies athletics team captain, told us how fit you have to be for Gladiators.
I think to compete in Gladiators, you do need to be very sporting. It's a lot of hard work, and anybody that sits there and watches it and says it's not, well, they should have a go themselves.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Atmospheres are go. Rowan powering down to meet Scorpio. Zodiac hammers into Lisa. Rowan on pod 1. 3 points. Lisa on pod 3. Oh, every which way but in. Tough to control these atmospheres. Rowan on pod 4. Oh, she can't centre it up. Doesn't hang about though. Moving on to the next. And she scores this time. That's the way to do it. Zodiac leading Lisa to the pod and can't take advantage of it. Ah, but Rowan can. Another 3. Thank you very much. Lisa finally on pod 2. Now she can't get off it. Gonna feel like a smoked herring after that. Rowan on pod 1. No score, no cigar. Moves off, leaving Scorpio in her wake. It's all over. Rowan scoring well. In the replay, she could have clocked up even more points if she'd have centred this.
Well, Rowan, come out. Woo! A very successful round for you. Now, first of all, of course, last year we had some heavy atmospheres. Did you notice the change with these ones?
These are mental machines. They go like rockets. It's incredible. I love it.
Well,
Feel like you're going to go straight over the edge.
It looked as if you loved it because you scored 9 points.
Well, Lisa, being a heptathlete, have you ever done an event like this before?
No, not really. Nothing compares to that. If you don't use your legs, you've had it, and I just used my arms, and, you know, it didn't work.
You know, the secret, listening to some of the gladiators, they say is using your legs. Actually running in the atmospheres as opposed to, as you say, using your arms.
That's right. Well, I was trying to use my legs, but it wasn't happening. I was trying to run at the cage and use my arms, but, I mean, I think I scored 1, so...
Well, you got 3 points anyway. Well done.
And let's hear it for our 2 gladiators, Scorpio and Zodiac.
Well, after the first event, Rowan's on 9 and Lisa's on 3.
Richard's in the yellow atmosphere and Matt in the blue.
Boot's going down, boot's going down.
And what a place to keep him. Possibly the best place, the Wolfman and Saracen.
Both these contenders should perform very well in the atmospheres. We take a look at Richard, 6 foot and 13 stone 10. And Matt, well, 2 inches taller and a stone heavier.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble! There goes Saracen powering down the ramp. Oh, straight into Matt. Oh, Wolf misses Richard completely. And luckily enough for Wolf, Richard misses the pod. Matt picks up 3 points on pod 1. Eases that atmosphere into position. Oh, he's shut out of it this time. Richard, pod 3, scores! Now Richard is free. 3 points on pod 2. Thank you, says Richard, and thank you, says Matt. Both boys scoring on the same pod. And Gladiators shutting them down now. Richard miles away. Wolf is just a bystander in this event, mind you. Wild animals are never comfortable in cages. Matt just couldn't centre it. Now Wolf finally catches Richard. Doesn't matter though, there's the whistle and a victory roll from Matt. In the replay, Richard in fact also took a nasty tumble, well padded up though, because those atmospheres are cheese graters.
Richard, you're a little bit bruised on the back there, a few scratches and a few knocks, but how did you find it?
Excellent. I have great empathy for hamsters and gerbils.
Well, you scored 6 points.
Thank you.
Wolfman, you got totally lost.
No way, man. Don't you ever say that to me.
Wolf, you lost your man. You lost your man.
Get your facts right.
We're fair here.
Get your facts right.
We are gladiators.
Listen to me. I was chasing my man and the other man got in my way.
Mr. Anderson,
Get it right.
you must have something to say about this man.
Come here. Behave yourself, or you will take no further part. Now go.
He started it.
Don't talk back. Go.
He started it.
Get off.
Well done, Mr. Anderson.
Wolf pushing his luck there, just as well they weren't on the football field. You don't mess with Fash the Bash. After one event, the boys score 6 points apiece.
So, moving on, our next event, Powerball. Rowan has chosen the red ball and Lisa the blue. And guarding those 5 baskets is Falcon, Panther and Jet! John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
Let's take a look at Lisa's impressive statistics. 5'9" and 11 stone 1.
3, 2, 1.
Let's play ball. Falcon brings down Rowan, but Lisa breezes past Panther to score. Oh, cheeky move from Falcon. Rowan trying to lob it in. Oh, Lisa should have had that. Didn't concentrate on where she was placing the ball. The basket was open. And she does it this time. There's the speed of this athlete, leaving them all standing. Rowan still throwing and paying for it. Good tackle from Falcon this time. Now don't throw it, Rowan, stretch it out. Oh, Rowan desperately close. Lisa with an incredible ton of speed, doing well in this game. And Rowan still can't score. Lisa eluding Falcon and Jet, scoring brilliantly. This time eludes Panther and Jet. In the meantime, Rowan really finding herself in the wars. Falcon on Lisa, balls are on the whistle, no wonder she's tired. What a brilliant event for her. There's Lisa's dad and little boy. They must be proud of her.
Well, Rowan, that was a tough one.
Yeah, you get so near, you think you got it in and then throw down.
Well, unlucky, Rowan. No points. Lisa. You're a big, fit, strong girl. You pushed your way through, didn't you?
I was relying on this game, actually, to score myself some points, and I think it's worked, yeah.
You certainly did. 12 points! Well done, Lisa! Buruna! Let's hear for our gladiators! Jet, Falcon, and Panther!
Gladiators doing a good job on Rowan, but weren't given the chance to get near Lisa. After 2 events, Rowan remains on 9, Lisa powers to 15.
On to the men's event. Richard has got the red balls and Matt the blue. And guarding those 5 baskets is Warrior, Trojan, and the Hunter!
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
is a real clash of the Titans, and Matt clashes into two of them, and Richard into the other. Great turn from Richard, but where's the ball? Got it now, and Warrior's got him. Get that helmet on for safety. Don't want the ref stopping this game. Matt takes off Warrior and Hunter. But he's out of bounds. That ball won't count. Oh, high tackle from Hunter. Got to be careful with those tackles. Oh, Warrior's lost his helmet. Matt's lost his duck. 2 points. Oh, still high from Hunter. 2 points for Richard. And Matt wrestling to the floor. Hunter takes Richard out before he's able to get on the pitch. He's allowed to take another ball from that end because of that. Warrior on Matt. Maybe he thinks this is hang tough, trying to get his shorts off. Hunter tackling very high in this event. Dangerous without a helmet on. There's the whistle. Both contenders survive, but I don't like to see those high tackles. Go low and take the legs away. Matt doing exceptionally well to escape the attentions of Warrior and Hunter, but unfortunately went out of bounds to do so and got his shorts ripped in the process.
Matt, you took Hunter and Warrior the first shot. I think they were giving you a bit of a lesson there.
Yeah, I think they wanted my shorts, but I kept them.
Well, it was a low-scoring game. You got 2 points! Richard, you're a little bit quieter, aren't you? Trying to keep away from the trouble, aren't you?
Definitely, big lads. Don't upset them.
Richard, you got 2 points!
Richard's mum pleased with that. The boys stay neck and neck, 8 points each.
Don't go away. Join us after the break for some more exciting action on the Gladiators!
Indoor arena here in Birmingham. Well, as tonight is the last of our heats, we thought we'd give you a taste of what the quarter-finals are all about by introducing you to one of our new games, pole axe. Contender and gladiator each have to climb this 36-foot pole. And the first one to the top will press an electronic impact button which will retract the pegs on the opponent's poles. And then we just watch them fall. Now, the contender to reach the top will obviously pick up 10 points, and it seems as if Rowan is ready to go, and tonight she faces Nightshade.
Well, impressive stats from Nightshade, 6 foot tall and 11 stone.
Mount the poles.
If we compare that with Rowan's, we can see she's giving away 6 inches and 2 stone. Well, this game can be all over in 10 seconds, but believe me, when they fall from that pole, it's worth waiting for.
2, 1.
Rowan got a good start. Spear beat before the whistle, but the refs let it carry on. Nightshade in the lead. First to hit the button will retract their opponent's climbing pegs. Nightshade's got it, and Rowan's poleaxed. The replay, Nightshade misses the button the first time, gets it on the second attempt.
Rowan, it was over quite quickly, but I have to say, I respect anybody who can climb anything over 2 feet, really.
To attempt that, you've got to have a death wish, really. I mean, when you go, you just think, good day to die, and just, you've got to go off, you know, and just hope that you're going to hit the bottom in the right way, basically.
Great attempt, but no points on this occasion, but let's hear it for Rowan. Next up against Nightshade, it's Lisa!
During practice, Lisa got about 6 feet up the pole and then froze. Everyone had advice. But at the end of the day, it took climbing expert Brian Hall 10 minutes to talk her down. We're not sure how she's going to perform this evening.
I'd already, you know, talked myself out of it, yeah. And I just said, how about your pint? And I did it. So then I went up again and up again. I think, you know, It'll be alright. It'll be alright on the night.
Will it be all right on the night? We're just about to see. It's two heptathletes together. Who'll be the winner? Neck and neck at the moment. Nightshade moving more smoothly now. It's to the button. Lisa didn't get a chance to freeze. Her struts were retracted and she has been poleaxed. But she'll be pleased to have conquered her fear.
When you're ready.
Well, Lisa, I'm sure you're delighted that event's over.
Oh, I'm so glad. In practice, I was awful at it. I got stuck at this 6 foot. I'm just so glad it's over.
What happened? Did you just freeze?
I just froze, literally at 6 foot. And it was just a nightmare. I was there for 10 minutes. I was just stuck. So I'm just so pleased that it's finished.
Let's hear it for Lisa. Well done anyway. I say it's more trouble coming down the mattresses than it is actually climbing up the pole for you.
Certainly, it probably took about 11 seconds to get to the top of the pole and about 30 seconds to roll off the mat.
That was really terrific. I mean, you got both girls at the same time. It was terrific.
What a lovely game, but it's a very difficult game because you can't see them. It's worse than the wall because you've no idea where they are, and you're just climbing for dear life.
Let's hear it for Nightshade. Well done.
Great job from Nightshade. Neither girl scoring any points, so the scores remain the same.
Now we move into the men's event. First up is Richard, and tonight he faces Hunter.
Hunter, a powerful gladiator, 6'3", 17.5 stones. Great favourite with our younger viewers. Earlier today, his opponent Richard gave us his opinion on the positive influence of gladiators on children.
I think the Gladiators programme for children is exceptionally good, without a doubt. A lot of children in my family really got into exercise and want to be gladiators. They want to be fit, and the way that things have gone recently, these children have been told to have fat diets, chips and things. I think children being more aware nowadays of health, of their diet, and what options are available through sport. Sport can be a very good footstep in life to get on to other things.
3, 2, 1.
He's going to need some fast footsteps now. Up and away, and the first to the top is last to drop. Both climbing well, and Hunter looks to be the faster of the two. Hits the mat, and Richard's poleaxe. Look at that drop. And Hunter enjoying himself. Richard's supporters certainly not. In the replay, Hunter climbs strongly to press Richard's down button. And what a plunge that is, 36 feet to the ground floor.
Tell me, what is it like to fall 36 feet like that?
Not very scary. No, very scary, actually. But letting go's the hard part. Falling's quite fun.
Now, if you carry on lying like that, you'll get spots on your tongue. No points this time for Richard. Let's hear it for him.
Spots on the tongue and spots before the eyes after that drop. Richard's mum there, she really does live each event with him.
Next up against Hunter, it's Matt.
Matt's a telephone engineer, so he's used to climbing poles.
On the poles. Take the bridges, please. Spin the poles. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Hunter climbing strongly. Matt doing well. This is going to be close. Hunter thumps that button. Oh, giving it plenty of stick to make sure Matt's finished. Good performance from Hunter. Drops Matt on the mat, keeping both contenders out of the points. After 3 events, scores stay the same.
Number 4 is Pursuit. And Rowan and Lisa are raring to go, but so are Jet and Lightning.
Full-time mum Rowan told us earlier how much her children were looking forward to her second appearance on the show.
Oh, this year, well, they can't wait. They've got banners and stickers, and they're coming up with a whole crowd of their friends and so on. So they've been going around the school, giving out the tickets, saying, my mum's back on Gladiators, and this time she's not going to get food poisoning, she's going to go all the way. So let's hope I can live up to their expectations.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
means 10 points for the first to finish the course, 5 for the second. No points at the Gladiators tag you, and here they come. Jet after Rowan, Lightning after Lisa. Lightning a little bit overzealous, trying to get within striking distance. Sprint now to the wire bridge. Lisa in blue, building up a lead. Both girls onto the hand ladder. Oh, look at Jet right behind Rowan, and she's got her. Jet came from nowhere. Lisa almost off the hand ladder, and Lightning way out of contention. Turns into the first web trap. Contenders call this quicksand. Once you're in it, it's tough to get. Stumbles over the low wall now into the second web trap. Lightning cartwheeling over the low wall. Look at her, sprinting through the quicksand. Oh! She's tagged out on the high wall. Brilliant comeback from Lightning. She's pleased with that. Great performance from Lightning, and we can see how she reaches up and tags that trailing leg.
I have to say, Rowan, the hand ladder is a difficult one. That's usually where we get them.
I am so annoyed with myself, because in practice, the hand ladder was actually no problem. If you get on it and get a momentum, you can get going, but I just misplaced my hand, and that was it. Once you stop, Jet's there behind you, and you had it, girl, basically.
Well done to you, Jet. Terrific work.
Thank you. I mean, it's the first time I've actually done that in front of the camera, so I was a bit nervous and a bit apprehensive, wanted to get on it quickly. And I had all your guys saying to me, "You leave Rowan alone behind me."
They're picking on me, they're picking on me.
That's it for Rowan and Jet.
Lightning, what speed. Tell me, what's the secret of getting over the net here, the trap net?
Well, it's quite high, so obviously you can't just walk over it, but you will not touch the floor.
Getting your knees up?
Yeah, you have to get the knees up, you have to keep the toes pointed, so it actually goes through the holes. It's quite easy when you know how.
Lisa, hard work, isn't it? They're very good.
Yeah, it was hard work. I found the beginning bit on the beam quite hard. I couldn't really get my balance, and I also slipped off the ladder as well.
You actually missed, I think, about 4 rungs of the ladder.
Was it? Well, I thought we could just go across it as quick as we could, so I think I made a mistake, yeah.
Well, I don't blame you. I'd do the same if I had Lightning chasing me. Well done. Let's hear it for Lisa and Lightning!
Once again, the Gladiators freezing the girls out of the point. Scores remain the same. Rowan 9, Lisa 15. Next up on Pursuit, the men. And earlier, Matt Big told us exactly what he thought of this exciting new event.
The new game Pursuit is fantastic. It's actually the best game I've tried so far. I found the balance beams not too difficult because of the scaffolding work I've been doing, so I reckon I heard Saracen was the fastest one on it, so I think he's going to have a job to catch me on that one.
Well, Matt hasn't drawn Saracen. He's got Cobra chasing him, while Richard's being stalked by the Wolf.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
And they're off with a 3-second head start over the Gladiators. And look at Matt Beak, first in the pecking order, bounding over the snake beams, leaving everything and everybody in his wake. Sprints over the wire bridge. Richard doing well. Matt going just as fast on the hand ladder. Oh, Wolf desperately trying to close Richard down. Matt stumbling, escapes the web trap over the low wall. Richard still battling. Matt over the high wall. Richard waist deep in the quicksand. And Matt sprints home for 10 points. What a great performance. And Richard comes in backwards for 5. The Gladiators found wanting in that event. In the replay, we can see how this pursuit was tailor-made for someone with Matt's speed and skill from the wire bridge to the hand ladder without even changing gear.
Well, Matt, I mean, congratulations. I expect that the scaffolding work that you used to do has come in handy there on the balancing beam.
Absolutely, 100%. Thanks a lot to Kev, who sorted me out for that. It's been my best event in practice. And I'm just pleased to come together today.
And you got the full 10 points. Well done, Matt. Well, Richard, you weren't far behind.
No, not too far behind. He's been very good in practice. I knew it'd be hard to beat him tonight on this event.
Well, you left the Wolfman standing.
No problem. Easy. Nowhere near.
You got 5 points. Well done, Richard.
So after 4 events, Richard moves up to 13, while Matt finally separates them and leaps on to 18. We now move on to event 5, Duel.
And Rowan is on her platform, and she's going to be facing a Scorpio! Over to John Anderson.
Scorpio, 5'9", 10 stone 2.
Contender, ready!
Rowan giving away 3 inches and a stone in weight.
Gladiator, ready! And start. 3, 2, 1.
And both girls straight to work with headshots. Rowan's helmet going back and her hair coming forward. Excellent work rate from the girls. Trying hard to find the knockout blow, though. Headshot from Scorpio. Rowan takes a licking, but keeps on sticking. Rowan, 2 shots out of range. Stinging jabs from Scorpio. Good fight from the girls. Well done, Rowan. 5 hard-earned points, and we don't care if it's a draw as long as it's all action. I don't like those battles where they just defend all the time.
Well done, Rowan. Rowan, that was more of a tactical fight, wasn't it, that?
Yeah, you've instead of just hitting, you've got to try and use the space of the pedestal and move back.
I mean, it almost looked like you were planning what you were going to do with those hits.
No, you never get a chance to do that. You've just got to go for whatever comes to your mind, really.
Which hurts the most? A full block on the head or a jab to the face?
Jab to the face, because that's the most unbalancing. So you've got to try and avoid those at all costs, definitely.
Well, you managed to stay on. You got yourself your 5 points. Yeah. Well done, Ryan.
Her supporters delighted with that. Next facing Scorpio and Jewel is Lisa. Both girls evenly matched statistically.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Scorpio to work, parried by Lisa, jostling to find a firm base on that platform. Oh, Lisa nearly loses it. Swinging wildly. Nearly overbalances again. Oh, Scorpio at it, hammer, hammer and tongs. Lisa defending all the time. Excellent work rate from Scorpio. Lisa more concerned with balance rather than getting blows in. 5 points from our heptathlete Lisa. She certainly knew she was in a fight tonight.
Well done, Lisa. She's a tough cookie, Scorpio. She knows the game inside out.
Tell me about it, yeah. Those knocks were pretty tough.
But you were looking for the big blow. You were looking for the killer blow each time.
Yeah, I was trying my best, but I couldn't do anything about it, so never mind.
You see what she's doing? Sometimes she sucks you in, she comes further forward, and then she makes you attempt to hit her, and then she steps back.
That's right, I stepped forward at one point and almost lost my balance a few times, so... But I'm pleased to stay on, so... Yeah.
You got your 5 points anyway, Lisa.
Yeah,
Scorpio. Now, that really was a technical battle. A lot of prodding, a lot of hitting to the head and to all the body. Well done.
I tried to hit to every part of the body. I knew she's a good athlete, so I thought she'll have good balance. She had really good balance.
Well done. Scorpio, congratulations!
After 5 events for the girls, Rowan's on 14, Lisa's on 20. Next up on Duel, the men.
Richard is on his platform, and he's going to be facing the man who hates to lose, the awesome Shadow!
Shadow, you'll remember, no longer undefeated on Duel, but nevertheless, who'd be in Richard's shoes looking at those stats?
Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! On start! 3, 2, 1.
Oh, both a bit previous there, keen to get it on. And John Anderson showing who's in charge.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Shadow waited that time, then launches himself at Richard. Huge blow. Oh, he slipped! Takes a heavy blow to the back of the head, and the referee stopped it. Obviously feels Shadow unable to defend himself up there. Who'd have thought it? 10 quick points to Richard. Richard's mum there, tears of joy. She can't believe it. She must have been so anxious about her son facing Shadow, but he's done it. In the replay, Shadow's foot slides on the platform. And Richard punishes that mistake. John Anderson stops it.
Oh, Richard, didn't win the way you wanted to win. Nevertheless, you won.
A win is a win in this game. I tried my best.
Did you knock him over? Did he slip? What actually happened?
It happened so quick. I hit him and he went down. I don't know if he slipped or I hit him, but he went down fair and square as far as I could tell.
Then, Richard, you got your 10 points. Well done!
Her mum delighted with those 10 points.
So, Matt and Shadow are ready. So it's over to John Anderson.
Contender ready. Gladiator ready. 3, 2, 1.
And Shadow's really fired up now. Huge range-finding blows. Oh, take that. Matt defending as well as he can. Shadow really throwing them at him. Oh, his bugle stick's broken. He's lost his end. And the referee stopped it. The sheer force of Shadow's blows. Matt could withstand them, but Shadow's stick couldn't. I've never seen anything like it. Flashes down there now.
Shadow, what happened? Shadow,
the stick broke. That's what happened.
Is that because you were so cross, you were so mad?
I guess so.
You want to go again?
Does he want to go again?
He wants to go again.
Let's go again.
Do you want him to go again?
I think they want to go again. Well, that's cleared that up. This really is a dramatic men's event. In the first duel, Shadow slips, and the second he breaks his stick, and here he is again for more.
16 seconds to play. Over to John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
And Shadow's really got the ump. He's determined to test his new stick out to destruction. Raining blows in. Ant's on his knees. Uppercut, he's still up there. And there's the whistle. Shadow steps across to congratulate him. In the replay, we can see Shadow's onslaught drops Matt to his knees. And how he withstood that uppercut, I'll never know. The toughest 5 points you'll ever earn.
That must have felt like a steamroller hitting you.
I thought he was going to stab me and I was going to die at the end of that pugil stick come off.
Well, I don't think you'll come up against anybody ever as tough as that man.
Never, ever, ever. Full credit to Shadow.
Well, you got your 5 points, and boy, did you deserve them! Well done, Matt! Shadow, dare I have a word with you?
I'd just like to thank each and every one of you here, and all of you at home, on behalf of myself and my people, for supporting us. We are here to provide a challenge for contenders, and we are the ultimate challenge. Thank you.
And Matt Beak won't argue with that. After 5 events, the guys are back to being neck and neck, 23 each.
Well, after that, I think we all need a break. But don't go away, because we're going to be back, and you can see some more exciting action on the Gladiators! Over!
Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham, where it's eliminator time, the last chance for our contenders to find themselves a place in the quarter-finals. Now, in the women's event, Lisa is ahead with 6 points. Each point being worth half a second will give her a 3-second head start. Over to Fash.
Lisa, 3 seconds head start. Is it enough?
Well, I'm not counting my chickens. We'll just wait and see, I think. Everybody knows that the Travelator is a hell of a thing, and hopefully, I mean, it all go well for me, and fingers crossed.
You know the Travelator, as you say, that's been the graveyard for many, many contenders.
That's right, but hopefully if I can just keep my head up and just power up it, then I'll be all right.
Do you think you'll have enough strength by then?
Hopefully, yes.
Well, we'll see. Rowan, can you do it? And if you can, where do you think you're going to make those 3 seconds up?
Well, you never know when you get a chance to make seconds up at all. It's a really difficult one. She's a really fit girl. But I'll go for it. I'll give it my best shot, you know, and all I can do is see. I hope I can come through.
I'm sure you'll do more than that, knowing you, Rowan. We wish both of you all the best. Lisa and Rowan.
Lisa, you will go on my first whistle. Rowan, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Lisa attacks the high and low beams, and here comes Rowan. Lisa, the Welsh women's athletics captain, a heptathlete, so she's used to tackling various disciplines, but not all in one go like this eliminator course. Rowan on the rope. Lisa on the hand ladder. Rowan making a meal out of that rope climb. Slow dismount from Lisa, but sprints across the rolling beams onto that strength-sapping cargo net. Rowan safely across the rolling beam. Both on the net. Rowan still on the net as Lisa flies down the zip line. Splash down. Lisa's son glued to his seat. Rowan on the zip line. Makes her splash down. Lisa, a travelator away from the quarterfinals, does what she said she would, keeps her head up, and swings into the quarterfinals against Nikki Wyatt. What a battle that promises to be. Rowan, a full-time mum with plenty of spirit and plenty of determination. What a credit to herself and her children.
Congratulations, Lisa. You did it.
Yeah, that's so tiring. I'm just so pleased. Oh, that was hard.
It's been a long day. How do you feel now?
I'm so pleased. I'm just shattered. My mouth's so dry I can hardly talk. It's just amazing.
You don't want to do it all again, do you?
Oh, go on then.
Well done, Lisa. Another winner on the Gladiator!
Oh, you're a nice girl. We'll miss you again this year. Oh. But it was nice and it was a great pleasure and a great bonus to have you back.
It was great to be back again. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Rowan! Let's take a time out.
Favourite TV show? Oh, what's that show on a Saturday evening? About 6 o'clock. Gladiators. Love it. Love it.
My favourite TV show is probably Absolutely Fabulous. I think that's very funny, but I'm also quite a big Neighbours fan.
Favourite TV show? Okay, let me give you a clue. Norm! All right. Oh, Woody. It's Cheers, definitely.
My favourite TV show is Brookside. I watch it 3 times during the week, and then I watch the omnibus edition on Saturday. I love it.
I hate saying this, but I'm a Trekkie, I'm afraid. It takes you away from normal thinking, you know, where no man has ever been before. It's great, I love it.
My favourite TV show is probably Mr. Bean, because I love Rowan Atkinson.
I enjoy watching wildlife programmes.
My favourite TV show is Michael Barrymore. I think he's wonderful.
My favourite TV show is a show called The Real McCoy, and you have to look out for it this year because Saracen does a guest appearance in that show.
So now we move into the men's eliminator, and indeed in the men's event the scores are even, so there will be no head start. It's not time to go home yet, Matt.
I know, I've got a long way to go yet. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
And what about you, Richard? Feeling relaxed and laid back about this one?
Definitely. No, going to give it 110%, and God willing, we'll see how it goes.
Well, I'll take this opportunity to wish you both the very best of luck. and I'll see you at the end of the course.
After 5 events, there's not a point between them.
Contenders, you will both go on my first whistle. 3, 2, 1.
They're off, and this is going to be a close one. If anything, Matt a fraction in front, first to the rope climb. Both men very fast on the climb. Matt trying to consolidate that lead on the handbike. Looks to have the better technique. Matt won pursuit by a long way, where both guys started together, so his confidence will be sky high for this eliminator. Extending his lead now over the rolling beams. Matt more used to climbing telegraph and scaffolding poles, but certainly getting to grips with the cargo nets. Hits the top and opens up a good lead. Down the zip line. And it's Matt on Matt. We know his balance is good. And he's proving it again to us. Off the beam as Richard comes off the zip line. Matt composes himself, and it's an easy trip into the quarterfinals where he'll be facing policeman Paul Field. Richard on the beam. He's going to want to get up that travelator first time. Deep breath, pumps it up. He does it through the paper burst by Sun, 19 seconds behind.
Congratulations, Matt. You go on to the quarterfinals to meet Paul Field later on.
Can't believe it. It's been so cold. I'm dry as a bone. My mouth is dry as a bone. I need oxygen somewhere.
Well, you said you needed the points. You survived the duel with the Shadow, and here you are, neck and neck, and you came through strong.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I hurt my wrist a bit on duel because he hit it so hard. But I can't. I was just so pleased. You can't believe it.
Well done, Matt. Another winner on the Gladiators!
Well, Richard, there's still a little bit of a smile on your face.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Thank the supporters for coming.
That's very nice. And cheers for Richard! So that's the end of our heats. Of course, next week things really start hotting up as we move into the quarterfinals. So do yourselves a favour, join us here on the Gladiators!
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
Bullseye is on the way next, and then later we meet the people who would love nothing better than to strip money right out of your hands. It takes a certain type of person to be a chaser. The Mean Machines are back for The Chase tonight at 9 on Challenge.